There's come. Rise up, Falcons. Hey, thank y'all for stopping in. Welcome to the 404 Blitz Package. I'm your host, Yosarian, along with my co-host, Daryl and Mathis. Hey, we're here once again on the Make Way Sports channel to talk everything ATL Falcons right now, I guess. Hey, we've been talking a whole bunch of junk before we got on. I had technical difficulties, so they were talking about me. But anyway, hey, before we get started, go ahead and press that like. And if this is your first time joining us, being with us, hey, go ahead and hit that subscribe if you enjoy the video by the end of the show. All right. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe. All right. What's going on, Clay? What's up, Miss Pam? What up? What up? Good to see y'all. All right, fellas. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Mr. Daryl, starting first.
What's happening? What's happening, Falcons fans? It's Daryl, aka Black Jedi. That's BLAKK Jedi. You can follow me on Instagram and Twix at that name. And as I was coming home today, I was thinking, out of the fast food pizza joints that we have around here, Little Caesars is the best pizza. Little Caesars. Don't slip on it. I'm ready when y'all are.
Georgia, Texas boy Clay. What are we gonna do with this guy?
Nothing.
Did he say Little Caesars?
Nah. Well, he a Georgia Tech person, so you got to understand it.
Little Caesars got a lot of bread. They need to call it big bread.
Y'all ain't had Little Caesars recently. They're extra bestest, mostest, whatever they call it. That pepperoni, man, that thing hit. And for the price, I got kids to feed, right? Man.
That's
they got these little pizza cups like this big. You can get 4 of them for $5 or something. Man,
okay.
Do I look like a dog? Do I look like a puppy to you? I don't want no pup cup.
Ain't you a Georgia Bulldog?
And
happy St. Patrick's Day, y'all. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah,
I think I ain't got no green. There ain't nobody pinching me no more.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, Mathis. Daryl,
what's going on, y'all? It's he tripping. I don't know.
The edge again.
What's up, everybody? It's MFJ. You can find me on Instagram at M_F_J21. I think what I'm gonna do for the first live show in person for the draft, I might let everybody know what MFJ actually stands for. I think I might do it.
All kinds of stuff in my head.
We'll wait. We'll wait and see. I got to get over this pizza thing that you just. If you're about to do that every time we have a show, I'm prepared now. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
What up, Georgia, Texas boy? What's going on? This dude is crazy. Last week he said that the Michael Jackson Off the Wall album was better than the Thriller. I still haven't put those. I haven't had a chance to compare yet, but I'm down for it. I'm down for it.
Track for track. Listen to it track for track. First track on Off the Wall, first track on Thriller. Listen to them side by side. Off the Wall is a better album.
Okay.
Unless you're a pop dude. If you're a pop person, then yeah, Thriller better. But like grown folk music, like we grown now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Off the Wall is a better album. I stand by that.
Right. Hey, yo, this the same guy I feel like would say radio is better than Remember the Titans. That's the way I feel like.
I'm
gonna put that on me.
Don't put that on me. Why you put words in my mouth? Okay. Look, we all know when we do the best sports movies, right? Our top 10 best sports movies. Can we all agree number 1 is Remember the Titans?
don't know. When
Oh no!
I
Let
like
me do my research
I
and
like
come back,
comedy,
man. I
man.
don't
So
Do
we
know.
your
go with Bad
research.
News Bears, baby. Bad News Bears.
We'll do that one. We'll do that one
Yeah.
after the draft. After the draft. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Hey, so we talking junk already. Hey, we're down. We're just about having fun, y'all. Y'all already know. Hey, what's going on, Clay? Pizza Hut. He said Pizza Hut old style pepperoni.
That tavern pizza that tavern style is definitely pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know, man.
It's
I
too
haven't
simple. Caesars,
just here and there.
Little
I like
Caesars.
Nancy's overall. I know it's not can't consider it fast food, but I love Nancy's. All right, Miss Maggie T. Hey, how you doing,
What's
young
happening,
lady?
Miss McAtee?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, her and Miss Pam are doing their things. Of course, on the AFN Lady Birds. That's it. AFN Lady Birds show, 8:30 every Tuesday. And they know what they're talking about. That's what I love about it. That's what's up.
Mhm.
That's what's up. Ladies that know something about sports, football. That's what I'm talking about. Those are ones you got to marry, have somebody to talk that junk to. Hey, we thank y'all for joining us. Um, yeah, a lot of good football movies. All right. All right, so I guess we'll get started with with the show. Hey, what's next for the Falcons? So we just re-signed Contavious Street. Last
Mhm.
week was a good, I would say it was a good, what we gave him, a C minus.
Let's
Free
say a C
agency
minus.
week, the first week
Yeah.
around a C minus. Um, got some sort of a splash. I said we got a cannon, not a cannonball, a
Mr.
jackknife.
Drunk Uncle. Drunk
Yeah,
Uncle falling
no,
in the
yeah,
pool.
drunk uncle splash. Yeah, it felt like the drunk uncle just fell into the water. Right, right. Wasn't a big splash, no cannonball, nobody jumping, doing any type of beautiful dives, but just a straight up drunk uncle falling into the water type of splash that we did. Somebody came to save him. But yeah, Leonard Floyd was the big name, I guess. I would say. Um, I like what Divine Diablo brings to the table with his speed and his aggressiveness. Um, I like what Fox brings. He uses his hands a lot. I like a defensive tackle that can really use his hands. Um, he had like 14 sacks in the last 3 years. Hey, it is what it is. We brought him in, not paying a whole lot of money because we don't have a whole lot of money to pay. It does not look like we're going to have a chance at Trey Hendrickson. So the question is right now, what's next for Falcons? Um, what kind of moves are we going to be making next? Is it just going to be some re-signing,
Tryouts.
try,
Tryouts.
tryouts? I feel you. So we resigned Contavious Street, and we talked about that the other day. How you feel about that, Mathis? Because I know you kind of shrug it off.
I mean, it's def. I wish he would play a little bit more. To be honest with you, I would love to have seen him on the field because when he's out there, he's pretty effective. I don't. Besides on the goal line, like we never saw Eddie Goldman and Contavious Street on the field at the same time a lot. And if you look at a lot of these other teams, man, especially the ones that make the playoffs, those two big bodies in the middle play a major part. I want to see more of that.
Mhm. How
I
about you,
want to see
Darryl?
more.
Hey, he when Grady went down year before last, he filled in. He stepped right in and filled in, and I mean, it's not like we didn't miss Grady because we did, but he was serviceable for real. So again, we're balling on a budget. Thank you, Terrence. So it's a good resigning. He's used to the maybe not the scheme, but he's at least used to the head coach, used to training staff, used to everybody that's there. Hey, let's run it back.
That's what's up. You know what? I like Street. I actually like the re-signings better than I did the other day. I had to think about that thing. Bringing back Taquan Graham. Now we're bringing back Kentavious Street. I had to really think about it. I like it a little bit better. Here's the reason why.
Mhm.
last year, it was a situation for those guys. 2 down linemen at a time. You only had 2 down linemen. And then you had outside linebackers, not 2 down linemen and maybe 1 defensive end and outside linebackers, or 2 and 2, you know, 8 on the outside. And of course, they were trying to get upfield. So these 2 guys were taking on literally 6 guys, man. Think about that. That's why the linebackers didn't have a whole lot of success. And what I feel about that is Kentavious Street and Taquan Graham, they had to fight. Even Grady, all of those guys, Anyamata, they had to really fight. And they did the best they could fighting. So I believe with a good scheme this year, with a real coach, of course, with Ulbrich and our assistants, hey man, the sky's the limit. I really think that the Kentavious will have a much better year. I don't know how many sacks, but I believe, like you said, he'll play more, and his you'll see more. He'll be more effective, and he'll be more present. I think you'll see that number being called a little bit more because, like you said, when he was out there, he made plays. Go ahead, man.
Question, yo. What's UPS slogan when you see a commercial or anything like that? Do you know the slogan?
UPS?
Yeah.
Ups truck? I don't know.
Nah.
Get out the way.
What can Brown do for you?
Do for you. I got you. Get out the way. Don't get ran over.
What's that second player you just? What's that second player you just named again? What was his name? Taquan Graham. What has he done for you? I know it. I know what he's done. Do you want me to bring it up again?
No. Bet. What has Grady done? What did Grady do for you last year?
He got some pressure.
Keep trying.
Well, you know what? He gone, ain't he? He gone.
Yeah, but he was gone, because he's long in the tooth, and he's a great. He's one of our greats, but he's the okay. What did Anyamata do?
I wanted him gone.
No, just answer the question.
I wanted him gone.
Say not a thing.
Nothing.
What did anybody do? Nothing.
Cool. I know what Taquan Graham did. I really don't want to have to say it again, but because ain't nobody else has looked that stupid on the football field by yourself on the 40.
Wasn't he a rookie? He was a rookie, right? He was a rookie at the time.
Then you know what? He needs to be
lineman.
He needs to be working. He needs to be working with me. If he cannot do that,
I need you to let old stuff go, man. You need to let that go.
Nobody did anything last year on the defensive line. That's just they had no opportunity because it was a bad situation. Look what Miss Maggie T said. She said, "Hey, what we're going to be doing is shopping at the thrift store. Straight up, finding those hidden gems. We hope. I think all we got is the draft. I mean,
it is.
Is that what we're going to lay on rookies? Oh, make a difference? Yeah, absolutely. We'll see what Georgia Texas boy. Yeah, the defensive signing could allow the Falcons to trade down. Absolutely. Yep. I agree. With the Floyd, bringing Floyd in, bringing Diablo, it won't remove the need for edge rusher and a linebacker, but we could go a little bit later. Now safety is in effect, right?
I feel like we're okay at safety.
Okay. So defensive, just straight up defensive tackle. I know that's what you want, Mathis.
You know, I wanted in the second round though. Like I was cool with getting something else in the first. Now, if we trade back and get an extra pick, then I mean you really go wherever you want to. I do want another corner. I know we re-signed. We re-signed the what is that? What
Mike
type
Hughes?
of we re-signed the ballerina back earlier this last week.
Not the ballerina.
He loves to do spins and everything out there in Minnesota. Yeah, so You know, I mean, we got Mike Hughes back, which is cool.
Yeah.
But honestly, I feel like Mike Hughes would really be okay as long as we can get up front sewn up.
Yeah.
So,
Go
to
ahead
be
and hit
honest with you,
Walter Nolan up.
I don't know,
First pick,
what
Walter
we.
Nolan.
That's cool. Then why not? Why not let your first two picks be right there on the defensive line? Then not the edge.
Mhm. I'm down
Why
with
not?
that. I'm down with that. I'm
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I could think of is maybe they're saying that wasn't that it wasn't their fault, like Yo is saying. The defensive line, hey,
Mhm.
we'll give y'all another run back because we had Jimmy Lake experimenting in some new 1-2-5-7 defense. So
So
369.
that's all I can think of.
does Anyamata need to go? Like, why is he still here?
He might be gone to save that money.
Man,
Because
I don't know. I
like
don't.
everybody pointing out, they need to get, or they're gonna restructure, right? Maybe you restructure AJ, you restructure Lindstrom. Lindstrom would be the one I would think would be the most, probably the one that you restructure the most. So,
Lindstrom
or have the
and
highest
McCary.
chance.
Both of them make pretty good money. So both on that right side. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And AJ, give up a little
AJ.
bit of that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead and get a little bit more
Yeah.
early. You're gonna be here. You're a
Yeah.
homeboy.
He ain't going nowhere, right? We
Mm,
trying to lock him up. So yeah.
right, right. Miss Pam says she's still high on Nick. Yeah, I mean Yuri, I like him. I like him. We talked about him the other day. We were questioning us, questioning each other about him. Who's better, he or Malachi Starks? So I'm gonna say Malachi, but we really have to look at the film, and Nick ain't no joke. So a lot of everybody else is saying Nick. So. And we got a big fight going on between Georgia Texas boy and Clay, trying to determine how much money that we have and how much money it's going to cost to sign the rookies. We can't even pay rookies, man. I know Terry going to make it happen. Going to restructure something. So I think we're done. I think we're done in free agency. Maybe
Mm.
I don't think nobody else is coming in. I think if anything, it might be re-signing somebody else. Bring it back Simmons or something like that. But I don't think it'll
Mhm.
be. Yeah, I don't think it'll be anything else. King Richie, what's up? Appreciate you coming in. I'm looking at Yaya Black as a sleeper. Uh, oh, from Iowa.
And Iowa,
You
I'll
say
be right back.
Yaya Black. Check him out, Daryl.
Yeah, I will be right back.
I never heard of. Hey, that'll be a
That's
true
why he a
sleeper.
sleeper, right?
But who? Wake up like who? You straight sleep. Oh man, and Mathis is back. We know what he's
Yeah, I'm
doing.
back. I'm
Paying
back, y'all. My bad.
bills. Uh,
I'm back.
right. I agree, Clay. I don't like it past the second round, but hey man, it's deep with defensive linemen and defensive ends, but I think that only lasts for maybe three. Maybe find some gems in the fourth, but heck, we only have a first, second, fourth, and 2 seconds. God,
hmm We
we
in
got to
trouble.
trade back. Got to trade back. Got to trade back.
We in trouble.
Center. I'm down with that. Georgia, Texas boy.
Yeah,
Center. Yeah.
center for sure.
But
Center
when?
where?
But when? If say for instance we stayed with the five
Mhm.
picks, where would we pick a center?
In the second round?
Here we
You
go.
got to get a
Ding,
good
ding,
Oh
ding,
center.
ding, ding,
no!
ding, ding.
Oh no!
You got
No!
because oh wait, not hit. Okay, we got 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 7. Right? I think that's it. 1, 2, 4. No, we ain't even got 5.
One, two,
So
4, 7, 7.
1, 2, 4, 7, 7. You ain't gonna draft no center in the seventh,
You're
Fourth,
right?
right. I'm gonna wait
maybe
till after
fourth.
the draft.
You gonna get unrestricted or undrafted free agent?
Undrafted free man. I need this defense to hit.
You need that offensive line to keep your basically rookie quarterback upright.
Resign Noozle. Let's just go ahead and get that out the way.
I'm assuming that. I'm
Mhm.
assuming Newsel is
Why
coming
is it
back.
taking so long?
So
Why is it taking so
Because
long? Why
we
hasn't it happened?
dummies. Because we
no,
dummies.
they letting him test. They letting him test the market. They letting him test,
Gee,
see what he's worth. They letting him test, and then whoever they have is go. They're gonna match it, right? Whatever he gets, they can match it, and
I
they
don't
call it a
know,
day.
man. Ryan did his thing, man. I actually like him. I
Yes,
mean, that big
But
belly,
this
man, it fits right in.
but testing the water ain't always a good thing, because if you turn around and let him test and somebody throws something outrageous out there, then you ain't got no choice but to put. You got to give it to
who
him.
gonna throw something outrageous though? Who for Ryan Newsel?
He didn't do bad. Like, just look at the film. Somebody could turn around and say, you know what? I see the potential. Let's go ahead and while they got the money, we broke. These other teams ain't.
Yeah, we broke.
We are broke. So at the end of the day, somebody like the Patriots, it's not going to be the Patriots, but they started off with 150 million in cap space. What would that be to them to just throw out a number under 20 that we can't afford?
And then they got to sign him.
R-
They
Then
they have to give him
Mhm.
that deal, and they're gonna be basically wasting money because he ain't worth that. I mean,
what would you give them? What would you give them?
I
What
don't
would be the
I
number?
don't know. I don't know because our guy that just left basically reset the freaking market. I don't know, but I'm not giving him 15. You know,
No,
I mean
no, no, no.
that's insane. He ain't
Mhm.
that. So we're talking. I would think 8 to 10 area somewhere in there.
And we got
Yeah, but
one
if they're not
26.
going to use him as a backup or a swing or anything like that, if he's going to go out there and start,
Mhm.
and the market was just set around 20, and I have over 150 million dollars, or probably now let's say 70, and that's the piece I'm missing. I'd be more than willing to take a flyer on 14 million for 3 years.
Is Newsel better than Andrews right now? Even though
Oh,
David is 118 years old.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's
Is
definitely
Yeah,
he
younger
better
because
he's
than
younger. He's
he was on
younger.
that. He was on that. Was he a rookie on that Super Bowl team that beat when we lost?
yeah,
I
he
think he
was
was a
around back
rookie.
then. Yeah, he's around back.
So right. So I mean, for what you for if I'm gonna throw 13 to 14 million, I'd probably rather do it at Newsel, because at least I know he has the opportunity to last them longer. I would. So if he goes out there and tests his market and somebody decides to pull that trigger, if they feel like he could be a missing piece, then we still short.
I think then you pay. Well, you got to pay him at that point. You got to. Because after that, who you got? After that, you literally have no center.
Yeah,
Uh,
Hinton probably had to move over, or uh, a guard
Yeah.
is going to have to move
So
over.
yeah, now it's getting dicey. So you'd have to pay him.
Or you could
But
look down the line for centers. You got Clay Webb coming out from Jacksonville State. He was one of the top. Matter of fact, he was the number one center coming out of high school. He did, and the Georgia Bulldogs were able to pull him away from Alabama. So he was highly recruited. He just didn't cut it because we had such great centers at Georgia. But he is in the draft, so Clay Webb.
you ready to put
It's
that
a
on
few
on a
centers down there.
yeah, but you ready to put that on a rookie to
No,
keep?
not really. Not really.
I
why not?
mean,
Why
Well,
not? Why not?
Jared Wilson, I would.
Jared Wilson's number one center coming out according
Well,
to PFF. Number one
well,
center coming out.
I,
That's
I,
who
I,
I figured you would draft.
I'm glad you're asking that, Mathis. And you know what? You're making me think twice. I think our guards are good enough. We got
Mm-hmm.
an All-Pro guard on the right side, and Bergeron is coming along, coming along. Maybe they could make that happen. I think they could nurture a center, a rookie center.
If I would say I would be okay with that if we had Marcus Mariota back there. Right?
Somebody mobile.
Oh, somebody that could go.
Well, somebody with some experience, not necessarily mobile, just experienced, right? You're talking about basically a rookie quarterback playing behind a rookie center. That's asking for it. I mean, and don't get me wrong, the run game, okay, we be running a lot anyway. We're gonna run.
Yeah.
But and Caleb McGarry on the blind side. That's asking for it.
I'm more nervous about Caleb McGarry than I would be about anything at center.
About Jared Wilson starting?
Sir, we have switched. We when we pass the ball, if it's not a play action, we have to worry about this dude getting his back blown out. Pause. Okay. I'm sorry. Like that's gonna be a every down thing. Because regardless, TJ Watt not getting ready to switch to the other side. He gonna stay on that blind side. I'm more worried about that than whatever we decide to do at center.
Mm-hmm. Miss Pam did say that she believes that Newsel is coming back, so they must be talking to him now, getting it together with the guy. Hey, Clay wants to talk about that 15 pack. He said he's just not comfortable with our edges right now. Trice hasn't done anything on the field, and Leonard Floyd is 98 years old. Hey, AK gonna have 10 sacks, right? You said 10 this year again.
Hopefully, pray about it. Look, he need to, because I'm not re-signing him if he don't.
Okay, if we run a real 4-3, you could have that fourth down. Well, the fourth. Okay, Arna Ebikadi with some weight on the inside. You got Diablo and Ellis running the linebacker. If Albrecht runs it right, I think AK could get 10. He got 5.5, 6 in 3 games.
He got 6 last year. He got 6 last year.
Yeah, in 3 games.
You know what? You guys sound happy about 6. He done did that 2 years in a row.
I'm happy because I led the team. I mean, that's what lead the team.
Are you paying him? Are you paying him?
Period of time.
No. For sure. Look, he's gonna have to prove it this year. He's gonna have to get 10, right? But that him getting that many sacks in Jimmy Lake's defense, and maybe it wasn't in Jimmy Lake's defense, right? I think at the time he got him, that's when Coach Rawhead took over the defensive play calling. So maybe it wasn't even in Jimmy Lake's defense. But that's kind of okay. That's giving me some good vibes that he can, he can actually do it in a normal defense with a normal defense coordinator. We'll see. And if he doesn't, if he come out with 10, let's say he get 11, you gonna pay him?
What? This is 3rd year or 4th year?
I think this ain't his contract yet. I don't think it's his contract year.
So no, I ain't paying him yet. I need
10
or 11 twice. Yeah, because we just was sitting up here talking about Will Anderson, who did 11 his rookie and his sophomore season.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay him now. I'm not paying somebody for 12 sacks in 2 years.
We'll see. All right.
Got some names.
I wouldn't even be mad about letting him walk. I wouldn't even be mad about letting him walk. He can go.
Newsome allowed 1 sack last year in his 8 games.
14 million. 14 million.
He's gonna make some money, man. I got a feeling they're gonna offer him some money.
14. I'm telling you, somebody gonna say 14 million. That's what we're gonna have to sign him for.
Javon Gwynn, that's right. Georgia, Texas boy. That's right. I don't know about Cendric, but I know Javon Gwynn. Got some names coming in here. No, Fafina I've heard that name. Tulafano.
He sound big.
Hey, just bring him in. Bring him in for a trial. 6'5", 328. That sounds like a
fourth round pick. Let me get him.
Got that Samoan blood or something, huh? hey, you already know. Put 4th him in
round
there.
pick.
He can take on.
We need to do like they did in Unnecessary Roughness, which is in my top 10. In Unnecessary Roughness, and go get a sumo wrestler. That's what we need to do.
Well, that sounds. This name sounds like he close enough.
Yeah.
That sounds like he close enough. Fourth
you
round.
Know sumo is Japan, right?
I know that, but that name is close enough. Like either way, I can't pronounce it either way. So it don't make no difference.
There you go. There we in there.
We didn't look at a lot of the Wyoming, but that's what's up, man. I guess we got to do a little deeper digging.
Oh boy, this is terrible. Either way it goes.
Okay, I like this question. So, was that Tyree Johnson? What's our realistic expectation for next season? Playoffs?
You asking questions like you've been here before.
Hey,
Mathis.
Do I need to go first? Should I go?
Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself to him.
All right, so I think we go 3-14.
Right.
You said that?
You right. You don't know.
They don't know who they're dealing with.
Mathis is a high shooter.
Now listen, y'all. That means y'all didn't listen to me. I said 3-14, not 14.
That's what you said.
Okay. So I'm trying. I'm trying this reverse role right now, man. Because
all right.
Me hollering out 14-3, they made me look stupid when they could have went at least 13-4 last year.
He is a Dallas Cowboy fan turned Falcon fan.
Who?
I'm just saying. You know, Cowboys got to win 15-16 every year.
Every year.
I'm just saying. So Mathis shoots high. He shoots very high.
But this the thing though. The number I gave last year wasn't that bad if we just don't do stupid stuff.
But stupid stuff happens. Right? I mean, that's part of it. We had that conversation last week.
Oh.
That ain't me, right? That ain't me now.
That's him. Cool.
That's him. See, yeah.
He got that bottom feeder internet service, so it's okay.
Robot man, I jumped in. Look like that. That's still a robot man on down there on Fremont Street in Vegas. Anyway,
but
we'll get him when he comes. Go ahead.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, man, I honestly feel like even with the team that we currently have, and let's see after the you're struggling over there. Sorry.
It's my Magic Jack internet. Magic Jack got
the internet knew you was about to say something goofy. That's why they turn around and just cut you off.
Walker. Georgia, Texas, Bud Walker. I'm going with Walker first. Go ahead, man.
I feel like with what we have offensively, we could probably do 12 games. Once you include I said 14 last year, but that's cool. Okay. But once we include the defense, I'm probably gonna shoot for 10. And that's in all honesty, because we tend to be real relaxed on defense. We're never aggressive, so I honestly don't know if that's gonna even 10 games is what I'm gonna go with.
All right, I'm going with 12. I went with 12 last year. I got to stay right there. I'm more excited. Like Miss Pam said, Penix gets the ball out real fast. Boy makes great plays, great decisions. He processes quickly. I like it. All right. Let's jump back to, let's see. I'm going to come off the comments for a quick second. I'm going to jump back into this. Okay. Wide body done jumped in. Boom. He said 10 wins.
10 win season. Yep.
What up, Mike? Appreciate you jumping in, brothers. Brother. Let me see where man. Okay, boom. All right. Sorry. Still learning how to work this thing, y'all. Don't laugh at me. All right, so this is our current defensive tackle room. And so since we're talking about talking about the amount of wins and how we really feel about the team, Contavia Street, Brandon Doyles, David Anyamata, Rook, Fox, and Graham. Those are our defensive tackles right now. And I would say any rookie that's drafted will still probably be behind these guys. The way I see um, Ulbrich and Terrence them running things. I don't know. I don't know if a rookie would actually come in and start over these guys. So this is who we got. What y'all think about that? What you think about that, Darryl?
Yeah, that's what we had. I mean, if it Dorless didn't hit the field last year, right? So you're hoping Dorless comes through and can shine. Anyamata is basically the old man on the team, right? Or the old man on the line. So he's the one with all the experience. Root, I think, is going to have the biggest step up because basically he's replacing Grady. And we're hoping to use him to replace Grady from 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? To bring that. He showed flashes last year, man. That game against Tampa Bay, he was just and it made me wonder, like, why is he not in the game more? But apparently, Jimmy Lake knows more than I do, so you ride with it. But this is what we got. It's going to take something from Rook at the very least, and then depending on the scheme, the scheme that Albert brings to the team, we'll see. I'm not excited, but I mean, it's doable.
Right. And right now, we still don't have the players or the type of players to run a 3-4. How can you run a 3-4 without a monster? You got rid of or you let Big Boy go.
Calais?
Goldman was the kind of the wide
Goldman.
body. Yeah, Goldman, he's gone. Who else do you have down there? I know Kentavious plays hard, but he's 285, 287.
Yeah.
We don't have that beast down low yet.
Yeah. You need 310 to 330 in there. So maybe they draft Deion Walker.
340. Or Deion Walker will fix it quick. Fix it quick. They get him to bend his knees. Oh, it's on, baby. Bend your knees, son. Bend your knees. I'm gonna jump it. Oh, so Mathis isn't back yet. All right. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. I see. Floyd had 8. Advocating if he has 10. Oh.
I can see why you don't trust it, Clay.
I don't trust it.
I can see why you don't trust that. But yeah, that's what we said last week, right? Because Floyd had 8 last year.
He's gonna get 8
in a better defensive line, but a defensive line that was in decline in San Francisco. So yeah, 8. If he can bring 8 here, then maybe that pressure on that side can bring out 4 more for Arnold Ebiketie, and that puts you at 8 and 10.
Even if Ebiketie only got 8, I'll be happy. If you bring in Trice gets 5. Malone gets 5.
Okay, now you tripping.
Ain't no, but man, look, they got to play Malone, man. They got to play the kid. Every time he gets in, he makes plays. You see his man, you got to play the kid. But like I said, last year, we just have to throw it away. We can't base anything off of last year's defense. Jimmy Lake is a joke. Yeah. Georgia Texas boy said this is AK's last year.
So that means this is contract year then. So yeah, all right. Yeah.
Look at this.
Right there, King Reed.
This is it. That's it. Can't nobody get sacked. 2 defensive linemen.
We was yelling about that all year. All year we was yelling about that.
2 defensive linemen. How are you gonna get sacks with that?
and playing 7 yards off the line of scrimmage
That drove
on the
me
outside.
absolutely crazy, man. Appreciate you, King Richie.
Yep.
Man. Miss Pam said she loved that reverse psychology. Oh, Clay, 8 and 9. Hey, Clay, if that happens again,
He fired.
hey, holla, 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 holla. Holla, 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 holla. Deuces, holla, holla, holla. For real, he got to go. Everybody. Get rid of Stitch Ear Ray. He got to go. I mean, Terrence got
He
to
ain't going
go.
nowhere.
I
He
know
ain't
he
going
ain't going
nowhere.
nowhere.
Terrence, I mean, if we did that, Terrence would go for sure,
Yeah.
and Raheem would be right behind him. And we'd be starting over.
Okay. Hold on, Miss Pam.
Mm.
You don't trust Raheem, but you trust Terrence. We call him Terrence. He doesn't
Around these
deserve to
parts.
be called his name. Called him old Terrence. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna ask you that tomorrow. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah.
By the way, y'all, we'll be joining Miss Pam and Miss Maggie T, Miss Christie on the AFN Lady Bird show tomorrow. Y'all check them out, and we'll get on just for a few. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, well, we're gonna talk about that, Miss Pam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it. So
yeah.
I mean, if I had to go right now and say and make a prediction on the record, I'm saying 9-8, right? And we'll see a ton of scores. You'll see a ton of Sports Center highlights that shows the Falcons beat somebody 45-43. And you'll see a ton of highlights showing the Falcons lost to somebody 45-43.
Young Way Cool gonna be
Right.
like this.
and Cool shaking his head. Well, worse yet, what was his name? Riley Patterson.
Yeah,
Missing. And speaking of which,
yeah.
I said it and I'll say it again. We need to put a 7th round draft pick into a kicker. We just need to go ahead and get the best kicker in the draft right now to bring him into camp to challenge Young Wei Koo. Because Koo's production has gotten worse and worse and worse every year. So he's declining. And kickers are mental anyway, right? So most of that's in their heads. So bring in some young blood. Just put that last 7th round pick on the kicker. Because it ain't like you're gonna hit on the cornerback you about to draft.
Yeah. Oh, so maybe they're listening, Georgia, Texas boy. Maybe Terrence is listening, and that's why they're letting a lot of defensive players go. Since we've been doing a lot of complaining, so hey, we'll see. We will see. Hopefully, Ulbrich is. I just believe Ulbrich is going to bring something out of them, and because if you look at that Jets defense, man, the Jets have a great defense. They are terrible on offense, but they always put up a great defense, and he was a part of that. So, yeah, I look forward to what Ulbrich is going to do. Boom, hey, Clay throwing shots. Clay throwing shots.
Look, man, I got a gang of kids, and we all streaming at the same time. All right, and the tornado came through, so it was a little windy. So
What tornado? What tornado? What tornado?
tornado touchdown 2 miles from where I live, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
2
okay.
miles.
Yeah, I ain't here.
For real. We actually had to throw everybody in the basement. Everybody,
Yeah.
I went upstairs, grabbed everybody. It was like, hey, come on, let's go.
Really?
It must have did this and went away.
I was
So,
rushing home
yeah.
from a baseball game. I was calling some baseball, and we were finishing at 9:30. I'm like, man, hey, I gotta go. As soon as the last strike, boom, running up out of there, got in my car, headed out west, and man, as I was heading home out there to Villa Rica, hey man, it was getting bad. But I did
Yeah,
see what,
it was a
you're
little,
talking about,
it was a
Daryl.
little
Yeah,
dicey out here. It was a little
yeah,
dicey.
yeah.
Yeah, we pulled everybody in the basement at 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, hey, we're gonna sit down here for a little bit, and
Yeah,
then
that's good.
just watch the news. Thankfully, we never lost power though, so we was good. But I did lose internet just now because of that tornado. See, it was an F1. It was an F1 tornado.
The fact
So
that your
we just
internet,
need
the
that
fact
nose
that your
stopper.
internet did that 2 days later is terrible.
No, but he did say everybody's streaming at the same time. I feel you.
Nah, his internet is slow. That's what it is.
Ooh.
All right, what
I'm
I
looking
miss,
up
man?
kickers right now.
Oh, you know what, Georgia Texas boy? I'm going them first too. I'm taking them first too. If that's what you're trying to say, Grant, Harmon, Walker, or Collins, I like
I'm
Grant.
t-
If
I don't like Grant.
you don't like Grant, man,
Give me Harmon and Walker, man. Grant
yeah,
cool, but
Walker, definitely Walker.
give
I'm
me
sorry.
give me Harmon and Walker back to back. Call it a day.
Oh, yeah. That's huge. That's humongous. That is humongous right there. Yeah.
Hey,
That's a
let
lot of
me let me
snaps.
run this by. Let me run this by y'all. Let me run this by y'all.
Uh-oh.
7th round pick. We go into Florida State. We get Ryan
Kicker.
Fitzgerald. Went 13 for 13, 5 for 5, 50 plus, long of 59.
Can we wait till he go undrafted? Can we wait till he go
No,
undrafted?
go ahead and because what you gonna hit on? What you gonna get for your 7th round pick? When was the
Exactly.
last
Go
time
ahead and get
Terrence hit on a
you,
7th round pick?
you can use a 7th round on that.
We hit 2 years ago.
With who in the 7th?
Helms.
Yeah. But not, yeah, that's
No, no,
one.
no, 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 no. Helms has been a preseason star. Helms has started what? How many snaps has he taken in real football?
Not a lot. Not a lot. He was
Not a
like,
lot.
yeah,
Let's look. Let's not let the
maybe
kid hit free
15%.
agency. Let's not let somebody snatch him up that need him. God knows we need him. Go ahead and put your 7th round pick on. Do it like you do fantasy. You save your kicker to the last pick, right? But you don't just not draft a kicker. We need a kicker. Put that 7th round pick on Ryan Fitzgerald. Matter of fact,
It's
I'm gonna
That
get a
makes
T-shirt
sense.
made. Ryan
it's a
Fitzgerald.
little different
Ryan
because
Fitzgerald.
I'm getting 3 points regardless if he's at 20 or 50. So I mean I'm not really worried about that because I would do an undrafted kicker in fantasy too if I could. So
I need after that Washington Commanders game. That's the one that sold me because crew hurt and on the street, all we could find, the best kicker we could find was accurate from 35 yards. After that, it was a crapshoot. And if he kicked it straight, he didn't kick it far. If he kicked it far, he didn't kick it straight. And that was the best kicker we could find. What did we say then? There's what? 5 great kickers in the NFL? And you saw what happened with one of them, Justin Tucker, go through a little bit of drama with his wife, and all of a sudden he kicking the ball off to the ring. It's 5 great kickers in the NFL. It's 20 to maybe 22 decent to good kickers, and the rest are
so what is cool? Is cool what is he?
who is progressively getting worse and worse. Every year his stats have gotten worse and worse from his height when we was all in there screaming cool, right? Because he was almost automatic. He's progressively got worse. And now he's been hurt and it's in his head. Nah, bro. Come on, Ryan. Come on in. I'm lobbying. We draft for the kicker. Round 7.
I'm down with it. Unless there's somebody. You're right. What else are you gonna get in the 7th round? Really?
We need everything. We have
A
no
kicker is one
money.
of them.
Yeah.
A kicker is one of them.
Cole, I get it. Sign somebody after the draft.
Man, yo, that dude gonna be gone. Cause then he has the choice to go wherever he wants. right? Whoever says, "Hey, we need to bring a kicker in," he has the choice to go there. Lock this kid up.
Okay, well after the day after the draft, go get him. Go get him. You caught the night. Look, when the draft. Hey, look. We really broke. We needed to get these players on defense. Uh, you available to come in tomorrow? Do that.
It's
I,
gonna be 6 other teams, easily 6 other teams, calling him to do the same thing. Remember what Al Davis did. Al Davis got one of the greatest kickers of all time by drafting him.
Yeah, they ain't getting nothing else, huh?
who is that great kicker? What drunk kick? What's that drunk kicker name you talking about?
Janikowski.
That's, he technically wasn't
Hey,
great. I'm gonna tell you
Jimmy
that
would
right.
lo-
He was okay.
they would lose 15-12.
He would hit 4 though.
Hey,
He would
hey,
hit 4.
he was nailing his, but that's it. Hey, yeah, we did forget Zach Harrison. Zach is gonna do his thing. I didn't know that they moved him to defensive tackle.
Yeah. They moved him to D tackle. They put more weight on him and moved him to D tackle last year. I don't want him to play D tackle, even with the weight he has. Think of him. What's the uh Demarcus Lawrence? Like he
Mhm.
looks like that now. Demarcus Lawrence plays D end. Like let's instead of getting somebody 6'3", 250, put put him at 6'4", 6'5", 280 out there. He can still move. Let him set the edge on the run. I don't know. I'm cool with having AK out there, but I want to see some big dudes on the defensive line. Let's see what Trice does in the preseason. If he shows out, why
I'm
not?
down with the size. I'm down with that size. We need that size up the middle. Yeah. That defense did drown in the lake. Jimmy's late.
Wide body. Put it on the
Hey,
line.
let's
Put it
go,
on the
baby.
line.
Let's go. Let's
Hey,
go. Tryouts.
you might have to be out there. You might have to.
Straight up tryouts.
I told y'all they're gonna have to do it.
Oh, Zeke Biggers. Boom. There you go. There you
Georgia
go.
Tech.
How big is he? I don't. I can't remember.
He was like 320.
Oh, he a real Zeke.
Yeah, he a big dude. I watched the defensive tackle and defensive line pro day. So yeah, he could be a killer. Hold
Hey,
on,
what's going on, man, Mike?
leave him alone. What you mean, leave him alone? Have we watched the same? Now look, playing Madden with him may be a little different than actually watching the games.
He's gonna be all right.
Arnold Ebiketie is okay. Like he would not start on a lot of teams. Let's just be honest.
Mhm. All
So
right, let's give shouts out right quick. Mad Mike, shout out. Appreciate you joining. Hey, he's big time. Mad Mike is big time. Podcasting, doing his thing on YouTube and others. Hey, y'all check him out as well. Hey, we appreciate you, brother. Now this one is funny here. Hold on. King Richie, Jimmy Lake with their defense. Everybody drowning. Better not fall in that water. You better
Julio
not
Jones
get out
lost
there,
his
bro.
earring in there somewhere.
He said he
now,
lying. Man, Mike said he was lying.
see,
Ebiketie gonna shoot. He gonna prove y'all wrong this year, ain't he, Mathis? He gonna prove him wrong. 10.
well, you know what? I'm gonna say he's not. I'm reversing everything.
Everything. We're going 0-17.
I said 10 last year, and he gave me the same number that he had the year before.
Hey, he
You
was
can't
creeping
hold
up
that
though,
against him,
man. He
though.
was creeping up.
You can't hold that against him.
Hey,
Jimmy
if
Lake
they
was.
could
I
have,
mean,
Jimmy Lake,
Who
yeah.
who was our defensive coordinator the year before?
he was younger
Ryan
then.
Nielsen.
Come on now. Yeah. Look,
I don't.
you could have had Reggie White Lawrence Taylor and Bruce Smith and out there
Now you're being
and running that
real.
defense
You are being
and running
real
that defense.
disrespectful. You are being real disrespectful right now.
Daryl is
Okay, hang on.
That is terrible.
Hang on. Nate, you pick me 4 Hall of Famers that you could have said, I want 2 of y'all to put your hands in the dirt. I want the other 2 of y'all to run out to the outside as fast as you can to try to get around. And I want to play my corners 7 to 10 yards off the ball. What 4 Hall of Famers were you going to have that's going to get to the quarterback?
You don't even have to go into the Hall of Fame for that. I could pick you four players right now.
that's playing edge.
Name them.
If I give you a front 4 like Michael Parsons, T.J. Watt,
okay,
I'm still gonna go with Hayward as 1 D tackle and Jalen Carter. If I put them 4 on the front 4, yes, I do believe they will get pressured.
They will never sniff the quarterback because you playing 7 yards to 10 yards off. So they'll do exactly what Bo Nix did to us, which was drop at. There you go.
That's one quarter. That's wait a minute. That's one quarterback. You know why?
Oh,
because
no.
the Cowboys
did that too.
The Cowboys did the same thing. They Diggs don't never play man-to-man coverage up on the line. Him and Deron Bland, they always playing 10 yards off the ball. They jump passes though.
That's that because that's their game. That's not AJ's game. AJ's game is man-to-man.
Cool. Well, but we gonna sit in zone sometime too. We ain't about to be playing man-to-man the whole game. I'm sorry, you know that.
But so if you say, okay, that's what one quarterback did against us, what did Carolina do to us in that last game? The same thing. What did Jayden Daniels do to us? The same thing.
Slant.
What?
Wait a minute. Wait, Jayden.
Then slant go. Did a couple of slow goes on us too.
Almost every game we lost was like that.
All right. Well, look, we already came to the conclusion after 5 games last year that we didn't have to play. We ain't have to play with our cornerbacks 10 to 12 yards off the ball. We said that. So at the end of the day, we are in line when it comes down to that. But the Eagles sit up there and played zone 2 years ago, got 70 sacks because that front 4 applies so much pressure. You could do what you want on the back end. You could literally do what you want. And all 4 of those guys will not make the Hall of Fame. So if we can get pressure from the front 4, you get 2 sacks early, that's going to make that quarterback start to think about it. Now, yes, we never were getting pressure. But these teams out here that just rush 4 down linemen, look at the Super Bowl. They didn't really put their cornerbacks wasn't up in their receivers' faces like that.
But they was rushing 4. They had 4 going.
Yeah,
Jimmy Lake was rushing 2 with
time. They have 3 defensive linemen, have Sweat or 3 defensive linemen, and then have Nolan Smith punching from that wide 9. And he wasn't even trying to get up the field really. He was just taking on blockers. So he was still acting like a defensive end coming from 10 yards.
Wide. Yeah.
Bam! He was killing that guard.
If Jimmy Lake is the Philadelphia Eagles defensive coordinator, do they get to the Super Bowl?
Yes, only because of the fact that they have the players on defense to do it.
I think they all are crazy. I don't think they make the playoffs. At least not based on their defense. They may make the playoffs based on the tush push. They might have to go tush push every play, which should be outlawed, by the way. Can we all agree on that? The tush push should be banned. But anyway,
just treat it like high schoolers and treat it like high school. You can't push the runner. You can push the line or you can push the pile, but you can't touch the person with the ball.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
But sorry, I got off on the tangent because I can't stand the Eagles. But putting 2 down linemen and then running that dude was horrible. Just like we said
So
in the chat, can't count last year because Jimmy Lake was crazy.
Yeah, check this
okay.
Jimmy
out.
Lake was trying to revolutionize the game.
This is going to be the difference right there. Appreciate you, Coach Texas boy. Kevin Ollie. Them boy, hey, anytime he coaches on the defensive line, they put a, they put up sacks, man. They put up sacks. So hopefully that'll change.
So that means Matt is gonna get his wish then, right? 10 sacks. AK? We gonna call him AK 10?
I mean, we'll see. Shoot, I throw out the number. We'll see. I threw it out 2 years in a row. We'll see.
So we've been talking a lot about a lot of different players and a lot of positions. As of today, where's the most glaring weakness on the defense? What position? Where position group? What's the biggest weakness right now?
What we are talking about? Talk about
defensive line.
Mike Hughes don't have a chance to look foolish if our defensive line getting pressure.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. Mathis, I make a deal with you. I'll forgive Mike Hughes and never bring up that play in Minnesota if you'll forgive Taquan Graham and never bring up that play against the Chargers.
Hell no. I'm going to keep bringing it up. Hey, for anybody who watches football, you're running up the sideline 15 yards in front of everybody and you just decide to let the ball go, you deserve to continue to be brought up. Now, if he was out here making plays, then yeah. But no. He gonna continue to catch these hands until he do something. What you mean? I ain't letting up on that dude. He blew the game. Come on. That was for the game. He blew it. Hell no, man. I'm on him. You're crazy.
Jonte jumped in. Hey, appreciate you. Jonte says AK has the potential to be a good edge.
He does.
He does.
He needs the help with the pressure up the middle. That's the only thing. And that's why I keep harping on the fact that we need these big bodies.
We do. So Clay's still saying edge or linebacker. He's saying that's our weakest. Edge or linebacker.
But our edge, besides Lorenzo Carter, everybody else that touched the edge did okay. Like,
what, Lorenzo get 1 this year?
No.
0. Oh, 0 for. He
put
shouldn't
up
have
a
changed
donut.
his number. He should have kept his number at 7.
Man, I honestly feel like his career is over. Ain't nobody picking him up unless he about to just be special team. He doesn't need to get picked up.
Man,
I'm sorry.
And I like Zoe, of course, because he's a dog, and he made a big play in a big game against Oklahoma out there in the Rose Bowl, the greatest Rose Bowl of all times. Big kick block. So yeah, special teams. He played special teams on that
It's no point. It's no point of walking around looking like an Avenger if you ain't got no part. Okay.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So one more question, and we got to make some bets. Kirk. I should have put a question mark. Just gave Kirk the money. Just gave him the money. What they gonna do with Kirk? Man? What's gonna happen with Kirk? So these are bets. These are bets. What's gonna happen with Kirk? Now I bet I'm gonna go with Darryl because I know something about his family. Okay, Darryl, what do you think they're gonna do with Kirk?
Trade him.
When are they gonna
at some
trade
point?
him?
I don't know if they trade him before the draft. I don't know if they trade him. They'll bring him into camp. They'll bring him into camp and be like, hey, get used to it because we're going to trade you. And they will either trade him to Pittsburgh, Cleveland, I would love to see him go back to Minnesota. I would love that. Or whoever quarterback gets hurt first in the year. But I think Terrence is digging in his heels on this because y'all remember when he said, we're comfortable with him being our backup. And everybody was like, that dude lying.
Yeah.
He lying. He lying. They just posturing. They're going to let him go. They're going to cut him. They're going to cut him. They're going to cut him. Everybody. And I think we might have been one of the few spots that was saying, hey, I mean, why would I pay to just downgrade my backup quarterback position? Because that's what you would be doing. You're cutting him to pay money to go get somebody that's not as good as him. They're going to trade that dude.
Okay, they're going to trade him. And you saying to Pittsburgh, Cleveland, okay.
Pittsburgh, Cleveland, or whoever quarterback gets hurt. And put in parentheses, I would love to see him go back to Minnesota. Just because I was up there. They hate that dude. They can't stand that dude.
So you saying they're going to trade him. When do you say they're going to, when do you think?
I would like for it to be before the draft, but it'll probably be at some point in the season when somebody get hurt.
So you think after June 1?
Yeah. Oh, after June 1. Yeah.
Okay.
And
so
on that, I
was
good
thinking
job,
the same thing because we
Good
can
job,
save
Terrence.
money. If after June 1, we can actually save money. That team that trades for him will actually pick up his contract.
Yeah.
You know, or we'll get something in return, but they'll be picking up the contract minus whatever we agree upon. So that's the best option to me. Mathis, what you think? What they gonna do?
Traded by week 5, and I would say the Browns. Pittsburgh is a good one. I didn't think about that, but I'm gonna throw a team in there because they actually have a great. I ain't gonna say a great defense right now. They have a solid defense, and they have a couple of good receivers. I'm gonna say the Jets. I honestly feel like Justin Fields may blow this chance. So if Kirk Cousins is sitting there and his arm is good, I think he needs to play in the preseason. It would be better served for him to play so they can see that he can play. And if he does, and Justin Fields doesn't play well, they better call.
Okay.
They better call.
So you're gonna stand on by week 5.
Week 5.
He's out there. All right.
Yeah.
So by week 5, all right. And Darryl says sometime after that June 1. All right. Miss Pam said we will have him in training camp, and then there will be a team that needs a quarterback.
Hey, do y'all see this question in the chat that King Rich put up there?
Oh, but
he can go right now.
I like
he
that.
can go right now.
I like that, but then we're still gonna lose out on that money because we're gonna owe him if we don't trade him after June 1. We're gonna be paying his
Contract
his salary, and yeah, we'll pay his salary. But if we trade him after June 1, there's an opportunity for us to split that salary, or they're going to take on more of the salary.
Who gonna? I want to know who gonna give up a second rounder.
No, that'll be tough right there. That'll be tough.
Yes.
Check this out. Look what Clay said.
Cleveland. We've been saying, Clay, haven't we been saying that though, Clay? Because Cleveland because Chubb is gone.
Cleveland need a running back. Cleveland need a running back.
And Algier fits right into that mold.
Yeah, strong.
Algier
let me get Kirk and Bijan for a first and a second, and we can call it.
Here you go. Here he goes.
Oh no. Okay, yeah.
If I'm gonna get a third and a fourth for Algier and Kirk, let me get a first and a third for Bijan, or
okay, look,
a first.
Give them the background. Give them the background, Mathis. Give them the background for they think that we gonna have you committed. Give them the background.
No, I'm gonna let you do it because I might mess up on purpose.
So the background is when we were prepping for the show, Mathis said, "Hey, why don't we try to bring some something about, hey, we'll say we'll trade somebody that we know we would never want to trade, but with somebody that we could trade." So we were coming up with, Drake London, that. And I told him before the show, I tried to come up with something for Bijan. I can't. Bijan just got to be here. Mathis just came up with a trade for Bijan. So before y'all say, "Oh, them boys in the 404 Blitz pack is crazy," that's why. That dude.
You're right. I am.
On the
I am
side.
crazy.
On the right-hand side.
He crazy now. He is crazy.
I don't. I mean, is that now? Look, what I just said is that she said no on Bijan. Okay, so Miss Pam already told me no. I don't have to finish my statement.
That's a strong one.
But if you got a first and a second, you wouldn't consider it because you could. That means you're going to keep Tyler Algier, which will be in 2-3 years, which will be cheaper than Bijan's ever going to be. You wouldn't consider it because he gave you 1,000 yards before he got here. So who's to say he can't do it again?
Bijan gave you 14 touchdowns last year.
And if you let Tyler get some of
Bijan
these
was your
touches,
offense. Bijan was your offense last year.
Bijan
you mean
is all pro type. He's an all pro caliber player right now.
He is it.
He
Yes.
is.
In his second year.
Tyler got over 1,000 yards and was not the starter.
Yeah, that ain't
look,
Bijan.
yeah.
I mean,
And look, you know me. I got an Algier jersey in the closet right
he loves
now.
Algier.
Well, you might as well burn it because it don't. The way you talking, it don't matter.
I'm not saying trade him, but look, he going anyway. He gone after this year, right? We've already discussed. He's gone because we're not gonna give him a bag, and somebody out there will, because that dude can run the rock. Hey, and I'm gonna wish him well. I'll always be a fan. Always be a fan of that kid. Bijan is a different animal. That's a different breed of human than mere mortals at this point. That dude does it. Like we said, who you put in that round? I say Saquon and him. You say Saquon, him, and Christian McCaffrey. I don't put Christian McCaffrey up there.
It'll be another Bijan in 4 years. Get another one. Get a new one.
Y'all hear that dude?
What about next year? What about this year?
First off, Daryl said 2 years of the Super Bowl. We
2
are
years
broke.
of the Super Bowl.
We are broke. It don't matter.
Man.
Bring somebody else in 2 years.
Here's the deal. Here's the truth. Here's the truth. Daryl is what, 53 now, Daryl?
53
I'm 52,
years old.
man. And you 30, what, 37?
I'm 38. So what?
38. Hey, man, you got 2
age
years.
ain't nothing but a number.
Hey, man, we hanging on.
Look.
Hey, I want to be alive. Hey, man. Shoot. Hey, I need it today. I need it next year, this season. Hey, man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, as much as I go around saying that the Falcons gonna go to the Super Bowl, and it's actually up on this board behind me in the corner before all this crazy stuff happened.
Oh yeah, you did put it up there.
I might put a little money on it with Vegas, but we ain't going to the Super Bowl.
Okay, I believe that. I don't think
I buy that. Not yet.
But I was trying to do a bet, but we all agree.
What's the bet? What's the bet though? What was bet?
I was trying. When will we? Or what will we do with Kirk Cousins? Are we going to hold him all season as a true backup? Are we going to be that dumb? What's the deal with Kirk? And we all agree that he's going to be traded at some point. I don't believe he'll be cut now, but they're gonna hold him. At some point, I thought they would cut him, but if they would cut him, it'd have been before yesterday. But now they don't. Hey, it ain't my money, and it doesn't hurt the cap. That $10 million doesn't go against the cap. But man, Art just throwing away that money. But hey, that's art money. He got loan
He
money.
did. He threw it away, but yeah, keep him in prison, man. Look, for what he did last year, just keep him locked up.
Mm-hmm.
Make him think about his decisions. Let him go sit in the corner for a little bit. Happy belated birthday, Miss
Happy
Happy
Pam.
belated
birthday.
birthday, Auntie. Yo, that's what's up. So she
But
been
yeah,
waiting. She been waiting, and I don't, you know, I don't know. I missed 38.
38 was a good year,
Right.
wasn't it, Clay?
Well,
38 was a good time.
well, 38 was great. Yeah.
I'm
So yeah,
sorry, I'm making
I need
y'all
it now.
jealous.
I need it now. I need it.
Oh, I'm gonna keep making y'all
Shoot.
jealous because I don't count up, I count down. So when my birthday come around in September, I'll be going backwards.
That's all right. When you start walking a little slow, I'm like, yeah, it's
Yep.
real.
There it is. There it
Coming in
is.
there walking lightly, like, ooh, yeah. Well, I know what y'all were talking about. Anyway, hey, so and what I was going to bet you, Daryl, sweet potato cheesecake. I was going to ask Miss Carr to make you a sweet potato
Mm.
cheesecake, but if I would one, I wanted a banana pudding from your daddy.
I
Hey,
got that.
hey,
I got that recipe. I got that
Doc, you got the
recipe.
recipe?
I got
Oh, hey,
that recipe.
look.
Come on now.
Hey, Doc make the best. Hey, that's the best banana pudding I ever tasted in my life, man. Hey, woo. Is it
I can.
sour cream in there, right? Sour cream in there? Sour cream in there. Yeah.
The reason why y'all are walking around stiff
Hey,
with your
man,
knees
listen.
hurting is because y'all eating this crap that y'all talking about.
Hey,
Look at y'all. Listen to y'all's bet.
Hey,
Listen to
man,
y'all's
listen,
bet.
listen.
look,
You
look.
gotta treat yourself
I
sometimes.
want to enjoy. I'm gonna live till I'm about 75 or 80. I want to enjoy them next years. That's what I want. I want to enjoy them years.
Well, eat some celery, not no sweet
You don't
potatoes,
enjoy.
whatever he
You don't enjoy.
said.
You don't
Okay,
enjoy
I'm
it.
gonna bring that sweet potato cheesecake in there and see what you think, Mathis. Cause Mathis gonna get the biggest piece. Watch. You're like, I'm gonna go to
I
the
got.
gym. I'm going to the gym. Yeah.
I got this dessert called crack sticks, made with real crack. I'm telling you, it is
We
top
on
of
live.
the line.
We on live. We on live. Talking about some real crack. We on live.
Look, it's nothing. It's real simple. It's white bread.
Hmm.
You take it, you roll it out, cut off the crust, roll it out flat. You take a cream cheese, powdered sugar mixture, put it in, roll it, dip it in butter, dip it in cinnamon sugar, and bake it.
That sounds really
Make
good.
make a jackrabbit jump up and fight a grizzly bear every time.
All right.
I take
So
it to
look.
That
work.
sounds pretty good, man. Sounds pretty
So
good.
so so Miss Pam's willing to bet her mom's sweet potato pie. So let's make a real bet then.
We need to make a
Let's
bet.
Nah.
Oh,
So let's do this now. Let's go
okay,
ahead and
let's make it do.
bet. Let's bet the record. What's the record gonna be this year? Throw it out there now.
Mm. Mm.
You
You make
gotta
some.
wait till after the draft. After the draft.
No. Let's do this now. No. Our team is already.
Oh, wait,
We're
wait.
broke. Our team is
What are you
broke.
what are you putting on the line then? Because we already putting on the line. So what are you putting on the
Yeah,
line?
he gonna put some
Mate,
celery or some
yeah, that's what
graham
y'all need.
cracker.
That's what y'all need.
Hold
I be look
hold on,
for
hold,
if
please.
somebody if Miss Pam were to win, I would do a $20 bet or something like that. But for y'all, I would do like some chicken or something. You know, I'd be willing to put something up like that.
Mathis does. You always come
I,
in with a
I,
big
I,
bag
I,
now. Don't.
I'm a cook. I'm a chef now. I'm a chef.
Yeah, don't act like he come in there with big bags of food. Like, no, man. Go sit down and eat right quick. Come back and eat a little. Hey, man.
So I'll put that on the something a little bit better for y'all on the line compared to some sweet potato craziness that y'all talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
What she
wait,
gonna
wait.
What
she
you,
You
said she
said
gonna wait after the
fried
draft.
chicken better than for us than sweet potato
I
pie?
ain't saying it. I'll do grilled or smoked or something like that. It ain't got,
Okay.
I don't
Man,
really
All right.
I
Matthew
don't
would
really mess
come
with
in.
fried food all the time like
Matthew
that.
would come to work with a whole pizza and
I
be
will.
weighing it
I
out.
will. It,
So come on
yeah,
now.
that's cool.
Little Caesars pizza.
Nah, it's definitely Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
Oh, come on, man.
Hey,
Gotta
Clay,
tie all
Clay
that
already
in.
said it. The tapping style. Look, I don't want a whole bunch of calories, so I get the thin crust, and it's doable. Plus, we're
We
here
get
for a
on this,
long
man.
time anyway.
Yeah.
We get on
Cause of
this. We talk about food.
y'all foolish bet. What do you mean?
We're
All
gonna,
right,
we're gonna come
bet,
up
bet,
with
bet.
something, man. We're gonna
The record. You said the record, right? I
yeah,
just
we're
said
gonna do the record. Let's do it
we
after the
stall it
draft.
out after
Let's
the draft. We
let's
stall it
do it
out
after
after
the
the draft.
draft. Miss Pam said after the draft, we could do it after the draft.
Hey, we'll do it on our top 10 best sports movies of all times that Remember the Titans should be number one. We'll do it on that show. We'll make the bet then.
I can't wait to hear your other movies because if you're just gonna say that's the number one all time, I think the rest of your list is gonna suck. I ain't gonna lie.
I already told you the Replacements is top 5. The Replacements is a top 5 best sports movie.
And that's why I say that your movie list is gonna be trash.
Go like Mike.
That would be number 10 for him. That would be number 10.
Air Bud.
Number 9.
Oh.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Why everybody said do one now and then do it post draft.
There we go. There we
Oh.
see. Hey, appreciate that, man. That's Dub B, man. That's Dub B.
I think I like what Miss Pam said. Let's wait.
Yeah, we got
wait.
it.
Look, we could talk. So at least first round, because we're gonna have a draft party anyway. We're gonna be putting that information out real soon. Draft party, y'all come eat. We're gonna have plenty of food, free food. Y'all come just have a good time. We're gonna have some real party food, some ribs, some wings, some good old stuff. Hey, y'all just come. We're gonna have a good time. We'll put that information out. Yeah, pass it on to your friends, pass it on to your neighbors, pass it on to your family. We're gonna holler and gonna have a little fun. At least up to the 15th pick or whatever the Falcons do.
Whenever we pick, yeah.
Yeah. Gonna have a good time. All right. Man, we're gonna get on out of here. We really appreciate everybody that jumped on with us.
Yes,
Clay, once again, my fella, Miss Pam, King Richie, hey, we appreciate you. Let me see, Georgia, Texas boy, once again, appreciate you so much. Hey, wide body hub, appreciate you. All right, Jonte Rozier, appreciate you. Let me see who else. Of course, Ms. Maggie T, appreciate you. We will see y'all tomorrow. I think we saw. Did we see Keith? Keith came in. Yeah, appreciate you. Mad Mike Sports. Hey, big time. We appreciate you. Let's see. I think that might be. No. There was somebody else I missed. King Richie. Yeah, King Richie.
Yeah.
And we missed somebody else. Michael. Appreciate you. And Tyreek Johnson. Appreciate you so much. Hey, we thank y'all. Hey, we're gonna get on out of here, man. Y'all got anything left? Anything else?
Falcons going to the Super Bowl 25-26.
I'm gonna start listening to that music too.
Arnold Evans getting 9.5 sacks. Just to make
15,
us mad.
15 sacks.
Man. Hey, y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. We'll see y'all. Daryl.
Stay dirty.
Daryl locked up.
Know it out. Look, he done locked out. Look.
Locked up again. Hey.
Nah, that wildness Mathis said lock my computer up. Talk about some 15 sacks. My computer the battery fell out my computer, just dropped out. You talk about some 15 sacks. Don't pay no attention to them. Y'all stay dirty.